Hello guys, in my previous video we have discussed about azimuthal quantum number. Okay, what was azimuthal quantum number? Azimuthal quantum number gives us the number of subshell present in a given shell. That is, in K shell how many subshell is present, and in L shell how many subshell is present, and in M shell how many subshell is present, and in N shell how many subshell is present, and in that subshell how many electron is present. All this information we get from azimuthal quantum number. Okay, so today we shall discuss about two another quantum numbers, that is magnetic quantum number and spin quantum number. We shall discuss today in this video. Okay, what information gives these two quantum number for an electron? Okay, so let us start. Before that, if you are new on my channel, then please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get notification when I shall upload my new video. Okay, so let us begin the video. Now see magnetic quantum number. It represents the orbitals that present in a given subshell. Okay, we have discussed about subshells in my previous video. So if we go back in that diagram, then you see this was the diagram. This is the subshell: S subshell, P subshell, D subshell, F subshell. We have discussed in previous video. Okay, so in that subshell, in that S subshell, in that P subshell, in that D subshell, in that F subshell, means in S, P, D, F subshell how many orbital is present, we can get from magnetic quantum number. Okay, so you see it represents the orbitals that present in a given subshell. Okay, now it is denoted by ml, which depends on the value of L. So magnetic quantum number is denoted by ml, like principal quantum number denoted by n, azimuthal quantum number is denoted by L, and magnetic quantum number is denoted by ml. Okay, and its value depends upon the value of L. Okay, so for given value of L, how much will be the value of ml, we shall find now. Okay, means if the value of L equal to 0, we have got also in previous video the value of L is 0, 1, 2, 3. So for L equal to 0, how much will be the value of ml? Okay, so we shall find now. Now see, when L equal to 0, that is for S subshell. Okay, ml will be, if we put in this formula, this is the formula for finding the value of ml. If we put here the value of L, here you see minus L, we have to pass through 0, so 0, and this one also plus 0, so obviously 0, so here our result will be 0. So here only one orbital, so in S subshell only one orbital is present. Okay, similarly for L equal to 1, that is for P subshell. P subshell ml will be, you see, we have to put the value of L here, so minus 1, we have to pass through 0, so minus 1, 0, and plus 1, so our result will be minus 1, 0, plus 1. So here 3 number is present, so 3 subshell is present, sorry, 3 orbital is present, 3 orbital. Okay, now similarly for L equal to 2, that is for D subshell. d subshell ml will be, we have to put the value of L here. So here minus 1, then we have to pass through 0, then minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. Okay, we have to go like this. So minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. Okay, so here how many numbers present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers present. So 5 orbital is present. Okay, so in d subshell 5 orbital is present. Similarly, for L equal to 3, that is for F subshell. F subshell, the value of ml will be, we have to put the value of L here. So minus 3, then minus 2, then minus 1, then 0, because we have to pass through 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. Okay, so here how many number is present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here 7 orbital is present. So in F subshell 7 orbital is present. Okay, so this gives us magnetic quantum number. Okay, so now come to spin quantum number. Okay, now see spin quantum number. Spin quantum number is denoted by ms. Okay, so you see electron can spin on its own axis, maybe clockwise or anti-clockwise. So spin of electron can be represented by another quantum number known as spin quantum number, which may have values plus half or minus half depending on clockwise or anti-clockwise direction of the spin of electron respectively. Means spin quantum number is nothing but the moving of electron. If the electron move in clockwise direction, then the value of spin quantum number will be plus half, and if the electron will move in anti-clockwise direction, then the value of spin quantum number will be minus half. Okay, that is if these are the shell, if this electron is present here and this electron is moving in this direction, that is clockwise, then the value will be plus half spin quantum number. Okay, and if this electron move in this direction, then the value of spin quantum number will be minus half. Okay, this is the spin quantum number. Okay, I think magnetic quantum number and spin quantum number is clear. So see you on my next video. Thank you for watching.